Right, welcome along guys, something a little bit different for you on this one. I was in a Long Beach practice session for the IMSA Michelin Pilot Series just the other day, and I've struggled a little bit with pace as of late in the touring cars. If you've been watching my channel, you probably have seen this. And there was a guy in there called Craig Williams who was about 9/10 a lap quicker than me. So as I'm assuming some of you guys do, I jumped on board with Craig to see if I could learn anything from the way that he took the lap and the way he approached it, braking points, throttle inputs, steering inputs, gearing. But I noticed that he had a Craig setup shop livery on his car. So then I thought, is that Craig from Craig's setup shop? And it turns out it was after I did a bit of Googling. So I said to myself, I've already moved from VRS to pure driving school because they were quicker for me at the time. Now, what's quicker for me might not be quicker for you. That's just the way it works. Some people are much quicker than me on the VRS. Some people are slower than me on the pure driving school. It's just the way it works. Depends how you drive. So I said to Craig, how about this? If I beat my PDS time with your set, I'll switch. Okay, so we made a little deal there. So he shared his setup with me. He was real cool about it. He was real nice about it. Shared his setup, give me a few pointers. Told me to wait a couple of laps before the tyres come in, just, regular stuff. And then this happened. So I matched it on that lap, okay? But then the very next lap, this happened.
One minute 27.481. Be careful going through there. Keep an eye open. Minute 27.321.
There you go. And you can see there, I just about beat it. Now, at one point, I think I was 3 or 4 tenths up on my lap, so potentially I could absolutely smash that time out of the park with what I was doing. I'd just like to point out at this point that track temps and everything else were the same. Okay, conditions were the same, or as close as they could be, So it seemed like a fair test. So I'm a man of my word, so I switched. Now, Craig was super helpful with this, and what he did was he explained to me that if I'm an Amazon Prime user, I can link that account to my Twitch account and subscribe to his setup shop for free using Amazon Prime. So Amazon Prime works out about the same as Pure Driving School. Now, at Christmas time, I signed up to Amazon Prime to get the benefits of the early deliveries and stuff like that. A couple of other things. I'm a big fan of Vikings, so that's new season started, so I've been watching that as well. No spoilers. So it just made sense for me at Christmas time to do that Amazon Prime thing, but I'm always cancelling it. I do my 30-day trial, then I cancel it. And then I thought, well, it's the same price as Pure Driving School that I'm forking out for each month. So if I can go quicker with Craig's and get it for free, essentially, cancel my Pure Driving School one, everyone's a winner. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. So everything that you see from this moment on, I've also, it's worth mentioning, beat my time in the Ferrari 488 GT3 round Donington this week. PDS time previously. Craig set up shop 3 laps and I beat it. So probably tyres hadn't even probably come in at that point, but I beat the time straight away. So I'm very happy with the service, and Craig's been class about it. Super nice guy. So if you're not following him on Twitch or social media or anything like that, give him a follow. Craig set up shop, Craig A. Williams. He said to me, email him, send him a message on iRacing, whatever you want. He's always there to help. So he's been great. So the race you're about to see is my first proper race using Craig's set on this car. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. Cheers, guys.
You're behind the 21. All right, spotter. You ready here, buddy? Come on.
Right, just quickly, unfortunately, this race doesn't get all the way. My race ends prematurely with me in the wall. So I just want to know your thoughts on it. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. Cheers. Let's go.
Green flag.
Right, we got away well. Neil got caught up at the hairpin.
Car off the track on the left. Go to the right. In front of you now. Keep your eyes open. Heads up. Keep your eyes open.
Usual drama. Not sure I've got the pace to go with Connor here. He was well into the 26s in qualifying, which is a little bit quicker than I'm able to go. Pace-wise of everyone else seemed pretty close, to be honest.
1 minute 46.12. Get that rhythm, go get that leader.
So there's always the possibilities that P1's held up with the GT guys. Just going to try and keep the car as clean as I possibly can. Stay out the wall. Try and look after the tyres as best I can. So we've got 2 seconds to Neil behind. Three seconds to Connor in front. I'm not going to watch the gap ahead because I think Connor's a little bit quick for me, to be honest, but we'll be there if anything happens. Car feels great. Best it's ever felt around here. So this is Craig's setup shop.
1 minute 28.229.
So if you watch the intro to the race, I explain about the switch. The nose just goes where you want it, floats around a little bit more than the PDS set, which some people may not like. I do. So Neil is gaining. Raced Neil a few times, we're pretty evenly matched, so I think he's got the pace on me around here. Side by side ahead, a bit risky.
Your eyes open. Very slow on the right. Keep going. One on the right side. Still there.
So Connor's actually lost out loads there. I'll let this guy behind go.
Right side. 1 minute 28.424. Still there.
Spotter's going to get sacked if he keeps them calls up. Told me he was still there. He was well clear. So he thought there was somebody else there at one point. Bit more GT pressure from behind.
Keep your eyes open. Spin on the left side.
Like he got a bit of a slide on there, Connor. So he's lost a second with whatever's gone on before. Just trying to go in a little late there just to avoid the BMW in case he was coming through.
1 minute 28.161 on the left side. Still there.
Put the slide on there. Neil's continuing to close this gap. Thought I was just going to kiss the wall there, got away with it. Neil might actually have the pace to challenge Connor here. Connor doesn't really seem to be going anywhere, he may have damage. He did go wide at the hairpin. So whether there's been enough contact to damage his car or not, I don't know. They do damage pretty easily, these. In terms of straight line speed, if you take a knock to the front end, then you will suffer in a straight line. Neil's pushing, he's just touched the wall there, pushing a little bit too hard on the exit.
on the left side. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear. Left side. Clear.
Just not worth the risk there. I think I've probably got the straight line speed advantage. So I don't need to be going side by side through the hairpin.
1 minute 28.415.
See if Neil's going to be as patient. Just turns in beautifully for that first turn.
Minute 27.965.
Idiot.
Left side. Still there. Clear. One minute 28.044.
So if I didn't back out there, I think he would have took my nose off. Would have been an ambitious move to try and sort of dive up the inside. It was always going to end in contact, so
9.
Probably best not to. I wasn't actually going for a move there, but the car sort of naturally floated in there, so I just sort of left it there. I knew there wouldn't be contact at that point.
What the hell, man?
Little love tap from Neil, hopefully no damage.
One minute 28.182.
Okay, ya reporté.
On your right. Still there?
Oh, come on, man. Come on, Connor.
Bossman, you okay out there? You think it's going to be all right?
Wow. Honestly can't believe that. Racing so well for so long. Giving him the room. Disappointing that people finish things like that. Perfectly good move, perfectly fair. Let's have a look. So absolutely nothing wrong with that move. Got it done. A little bit of contact there. I mean, there's a bit of net code, but where's he going to go? At this point, where's he going to go? Right, so there we go. That was the end of the race for me. I think I had the pace to win that race. I think I drove really well. I think I gave Connor plenty of racing room. I think I gave him much more respect than he gave me in return. I backed out a couple of times when it could have potentially ended up in contact. I got the move done there into turn one cleanly. I made the apex. I was coming out, tracking out as you would normally do. I would expect somebody in that position to ease off. They're not going to go inside. If they dive bomb back up the inside at the fountain, that's a reckless move. That's never going to work. So I think I got that move done fairly, safely, no contact. There was a little bit on the exit where he tried to keep his nose in, but from my point of view, that move was done, and it was done well. It was done fairly and respectfully. So yeah, there's loads of nice guys who race here, will return the favour and race respectfully, and there's some who just won't. I'm not saying Connor's not a nice guy. He replied to my message. I asked him what his thoughts were. He said it was unfortunate, which obviously it was. It was a racing incident. There's nothing more. But I explained to him that I felt I probably earned a little bit more racing room than that, a little bit more respect in the way that I gave him. He disagreed and he said, what do I expect him to do? Slam his brakes on and let P3 take that spot? So, yeah, there's always different views, different opinions. No hard feelings, it's one of them things. We'll move on to the next one. I really enjoyed the race. It's a shame I didn't take the win. But, yeah, these things happen to motorsport. Right, there you go. So all that aside, the purpose was to see if I can go quicker using Craig's setup shop. I've proved that I can. I don't know what he's doing in the background, but I'm going to have to go and sort him out. So give us a like if you like the video and click that subscribe button over there if you want to see a little bit more. Cheers, guys.